And we're going to breathe in that space into our crown, the top of our head. And we're going to imagine that beautiful luminescent light is encircling our being like a waterfall. And we're going to imagine it traveling down our neck into our chest area, down into our stomach, our solar plexus, our root, our legs, and out through our feet. And we're going to sit in this beautiful luminescent light and imagine it is one with our being. And we're going to breathe. And then I want you to imagine that you're sitting under a tree and you've just opened your chakras. So now imagine you're sitting under a tree and you have a root. Imagine the bottom of your spine is a root. And that root is red or orange in color. And you're going to let that root travel all the way down to what you can, in your mind, you can imagine is the middle of the earth. And I want you to imagine that that root is connected to you and you are connected to that and you are connected to the earth. And when you do this meditation where you're doing your higher self, your higher chakras first, and then grounding yourself, you're grounding both your female and masculine energies, right? Because we have both. So when you're doing this, hi from Siberia, hello, good to have you here. So this makes it so we don't get too much in our heads, but we also stay rooted in Mother Earth and in the now, in the present. And that's what oh, thank you. Love to you. And so when we do this, hello, Bob from California. How are you? So when we're doing this meditation, it's bringing together those two opposing forces, right? Our upper chakras, our higher self, and our not lower self. I don't mean to say lower, but our earthly self, our self that's here in this physical reality that we call life. So I hope that was helpful. It's something I try to do often. It's really good. You're from Hamburg, Germany. Nice to meet you, Alex. Thank you, Mark, for the follow. So I teach a lot of different things, but I like to teach meditation. I like to teach, obviously, things that I know and I'm certified in. And I'm certified as a meditation coach, and I work with people on aligning their chakras and aligning themselves. Hi. The Omniversal Spirit bless you. You too, Kyrie. Thank you. I felt that in my heart. The universal energy of time. It's so crazy. It really does transcend space, time, energy. I mean, it's like crazy. Is meditation a form of daydreaming? No. Because daydreaming is letting your mind wander. In meditation, you're focusing on something specific. Whether that's your breathing, whether that's your visual meditation that you're going through, but you're not letting your brain just take you along, right? You're the car, you're driving. Samantha, so you popped into my head. I got on TikTok and here you are. Weird. It's not weird, Kevin. We're all connected, right? And because even though we connected on here and not somewhere else in the real world, doesn't mean we're not connected. So it's like being in a zone. No, you're very much in your body. So imagine it like imagine it like when you're dreaming. Not daydreaming, but dreaming in your dream, or lucid dreaming. I don't know if anybody's ever lucid dreamt. But it's where you're in a state, your brain waves are in a certain state, like they're, it's kind of like, I don't begin to understand because I'm not a neuroscientist, but basically you're putting your brain into a specific state of being. Whereas like when you're in REM sleep, if you think about it that way, REM sleep is a part of our sleep-wake cycle. And when we're in REM sleep, we are going through like our subconscious, and we're rewiring or we're processing what we need to from our subconscious. So if you think about meditation in the same way, you're learning how to control your subconscious and direct it in ways that are beneficial to you based on archetypes that you might have about the world. So when I think of a bright golden light above my head, I think of healing and the sun, things of that nature. So I would say that's the first step. And I think having a feeling attached to those things when you're doing the meditation is also really important. You have a lot of gray hair. Someday. This is actually my real hair color. This is, I don't know, it's like brownish blonde, I guess. Dishwater blonde. Someday I will be gray, and I won't mind. I feel old sometimes in the spirit. I've always questioned, like, I always felt like a little girl, but also like a very wise woman underneath, you know? So it's always fun. Thank you, Kevin. It's all good. Hi, Mustafa. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Louie. Hi, Almir. How are you? Thank you, Danish Ali, for all the smileys and silly faces and hearts. Good. Just relaxing. I've been learning about this new type of meditation that's about connecting with our heart center. And I feel like so many people nowadays need a heart center opening. And I've been reading about just when we get hurt, right? Like by somebody we know or love in a emotional way, a lot of times that hardens our heart to people. And when we harden our heart, we actually are doing ourselves a disservice because we are not letting people have love, but we're also not receiving it. And when people don't receive love, they become very unbalanced in their energies. So when somebody has a blocked heart chakra, their higher level chakras and their lower chakras are out of balance because there's a lot of energy flowing through both, but you have to have energy flowing through all. So, hello, internet user person. How are you? So that's why, thank you for the follow. So that's why sorry, Kevin, I've been hurt. I've been hurt emotionally, but I can't admit that because I'm a man and nobody cares. I care. And not because I'm not a man, but because there are a lot of people who care. You have to find the people who care about your heart. And if there are people who don't care about your heart, then those are the people that need to go away. And sometimes in our